Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Factor Cap Paranormal Files. My name is Wes, and in this series, we dive into videos from across the web and decide whether or not paranormal videos from across the web and decide whether or not they are fact or cap. Why give a shit about my opinion? Well, I've been investigating paranormal for 15 plus years now. I'm pretty critical. I don't just equate every little weird thing to it being paranormal. I really do try and go through and weed through all the content creators, all the BS, all the people who are way too scared of nothing really happening, and we try and decipher the real ones if we do find any. I've had a few paranormal experiences in my life. I definitely don't think that it's the scary ghost that we think it is, but I do think there's some stuff that we just don't understand about the universe and our reality per se. And yeah, so without further ado, we are back with a Nuke's Top 5 scary videos. We're going to watch the videos, we'll break them down, we'll decide whether or not we think it's bullshit or real. So let's jump into it.
This next mysterious video is said to have been recorded in a hospital in either West Sumatra or Malaysia. CCTV footage shows a hospital ward with sick patients lying in bed, but there's something else in the footage that is truly terrifying. What appears to be a small shadow figure about the size of a child can be seen standing next to one of the beds. Hospital visitors can be seen walking right through the apparition as if it's not even there. Even creepier, the story goes that the patient in the bed passed away shortly after this chilling footage was recorded. It makes you wonder, did something come to visit them before they passed? Or maybe something came to take them away.
That's a pretty interesting one, isn't it? I'm glad that we're starting off with a good one because behind the scenes, I filmed an episode late last night and got through 80% of it and looked over, and my my recording software wasn't recording the video at all, which was really cool. That was a great way to end my night. This one's interesting though. It is very interesting because I mean, you definitely, it looks like Homeboy's got the Air Maxes on or something. It almost does kind of look like hooves, which is pretty demonic. Um, Almost a defined knee right there. Wraps up, waist, shoulders, head, maybe a protrusion of an arm. It's a little less defined in the more panned out one. I guess someone's walking through it. I mean, it definitely looks like someone's just fucking standing there. So let's think of things that it could be. Could it be just a dead spot on the camera? It'd be pretty dang crazy to think that if there was like dead pixels or something on the camera that it would be perfectly the shape of a human. I do get frustrated because like one of the things that I really dislike about the paranormal investigating is like it's always the same tropes. It's always a little kid or a lady in white or a man in a tall hat or an old 18th century, 19th century individual. It's never just like something more common. And again, it's like we're equating this to a kid. I don't know. Obviously, we could always say that it's edited. I mean, that's something. And then, we're reading these subtitles. Could just be fake. Could be someone talking over it. Could be AI generated. That's always a possibility, but I do like to try and not always lead with it being edited. Let's look at the slow-mo of it going through. That's definitely weird. Because, yeah, there's not anything physically there. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's watch her hip with the, because it's the same shade as whatever this is. So it almost looks like they merge here. No, maybe not. Damn, if we're the obvious thing, right? We just say it's edited and we move on, right? But okay, hold on. What's this? I don't know. I mean, they straight up just walk through it. I wish I knew what they were talking about. I don't know, guys. I mean, it's one of those ones where we either think it's edited and we just move on with our lives, or because I mean, the odds of it being like a dead pixel issue that's in the perfect shape like that is pretty unlikely. But I'm not seeing any like obvious editing issues. I mean, there's a little bit with this bed frame right here where it seems like it can't tell if it wants to be in front of it or behind it. That's my biggest thing, is the editing on like, because like here he's clearly behind it, but here he's in front of it. So that's my biggest thing for editing here. Very good though. If it is an edit, it's done very well, and it is very creepy. They did a good job of letting the people walk through it. I don't know, but good start video. Let me know what you guys think on that one. That's good. Oh, forget we gotta turn the speed back up, otherwise it gets a little crazy.
St. Andrew's Church. Stealth camper Chris from the YouTube channel Blot Outdoor Show sets out with his friend Mick on an overnight adventure to the abandoned St. Andrew's Church in Consett, England. The church was built in 1769, and it's been abandoned for nearly 50 years.
We're going to do a stealth camp right next to this old, spooky, abandoned church. It's been abandoned since like the 1970s.
Now, it should be mentioned that Chris is not a ghost hunter, nor has he ever uploaded any videos related to the paranormal. In fact, he says he's a skeptic and doesn't really get spooked by that sort of thing.
I mean, I'm very skeptical with that kind of stuff, so I'm not going to try and condingo or use mandingos, if you know what I'm talking about.
Now, to make this even creepier, the church is surrounded by an old graveyard. So Chris and Mick set up their tent amongst the graves and, relax. Soon it gets dark, and then the two guys decide to take a peek inside the old church.
There we go, folks. Yeah. Well, like I say, I'm not scared, and I'm not one of these people that get a shiver up the spine or things like this. To me, it's not spooky, but we'll still have a look around. Like I say, guys, it's been abandoned since the 1970s. Obviously, they must leave the door open now and again. Oh, I'm out of here. Sorry, guys. What the was that? Oh, I think Mick's filled his pants. I see, I get skin in my dinners only be done these. I think Mick's got a lug of a jugger in his only padandies.
Dude, this guy is speaking English. I don't know what the fucking any words he's saying. What was that last word?
Oh, I think Mick's filled his pants. I see, I get skin in my dinners only be done these.
What was that? Did he just speak in cursive? What the fuck?
I think Mick's got a lug of a jugger in his only padandies.
Nice big hole.
That's the fastest I've ever seen you run.
The two friends hear a loud bang that spooks them enough that they need a refreshing cold beverage in the graveyard. But after a bit of cold beverages, Chris is able to convince his friend Mick to go back inside the old creepy church once more. It did not go well.
He's not happy about it, but I've convinced Mick to have one more look inside this so-called haunted church. Go on then, Schmick.
You ain't got closer.
I think Nick's had a couple brews.
I'll go first. Right, Mick, you follow me. I think the first time we came in, I think we just let our imaginations run away with ourselves, which is easy when you're in the pitch black and you're having a few. Just leave that door open, Mick. I mean, I can see why people come here, Mick, and do the old spooky, ghostly tours and look for the paranormal readings and stuff like that. It's not my kind of thing. My kind of thing is sitting in a tent and getting mangled, spangled, and totally grim crankled. But each to their own, wherever your hobby is. Let's have a look over here, Schmick. Right, here we go. We've got a photograph of young Chris here. Oh, sorry guys. It's not young Chris. Apologies. It's Jesus Christ. Howard and Son. Yeah, multi buttons. What the what? Mix away. Ew, shut that door. What? Right. Guys, oh, I'm not one of these ones that get scared for like that, but that's twice we've been in there, and twice I've heard about it. I think Mick's dropped his guts. I think he's filled his pants. It's alright, Mick. I've got some beardy wipes in my bag.
Oh, disrespectful.
That was dodgy, that like.
Another loud bang echoes through the church, and the two campers have had about enough. They spend the night outside in their tent and don't go back into the church for the rest of the night.
Good night, guys.
But did you see it? Chris
Yeah.
and Nick are completely unaware of the dark.
Okay, before we go on, these guys just earned a sub from me. I'm not gonna lie. This is the type of shit. Blot Outdoors Show. Okay. Blot Outdoors Show. Cause it sucks because I guess they don't do paranormal related things, which is fine. But I do enjoy this type of stuff because it's like they're not taking it serious, which is fine, right? They're having a laugh. They're getting drunk. They're being silly, but they're also in a really crazy place, and now have heard two separate things happen.
Dark shadow-like figure peering out at them from behind a doorway. That is, until their loyal viewers pointed out to them in the video comment section. Now again, Chris and Mick are not ghost hunters, nor are they interested in ever making videos about the paranormal. So just who or what is this? You can watch this entire stealth camping adventure over on the YouTube channel, Blot Outdoors Show.
Hiya!
Hiya.
Hi, Mandy goes.
You alright?
Alright.
Yeah. School.
They look like just guys you want to drink at a pub with. So the shadow thing I don't think is anything, because they panned over it twice, and my guess is it could be a statue. I mean, they are in a church. I know that it's like extra dark in there, but like so is this shadow. So it's not hard to believe that there's other shadows in that room that or things in that room that are sharing the same like color of shadow. I don't know how to explain that, right? I don't think it's anything as far as the loud bangs go. I mean, it could be anything. It really could. But I enjoyed that video. Those guys are funny. And it sucks that they don't do a lot more paranormal things. But I do follow some stealth campers because I do think that type of shit's pretty interesting to watch.
Normal. So just who or what is this? You can watch this entire stealth camping adventure over on the YouTube channel, Blot Outdoors Show.
Hiya!
Hiya.
Alright, my amigos?
Y'all
Alright.
Yeah. School's out. It's 10:30 at night when an elementary school teacher in Washington is working late. The teacher is busy preparing his lesson for the next day when he spots something that gives him the creeps.
All right, I'm just finishing up putting up decorations for the students when they get back. I was on the smart board setting things up. I'm taking a step back, and you guys know me. I stay late often. It's just me here and the janitor, and let me show you. Do you see?
Oh, dude, I don't know.
I mean, is that not a kid sitting right there?
The teacher is completely alone in the classroom, but in the reflection of a screen, someone appears to be sitting in one of the desks. Someone about the size of a small child. The teacher later tries to capture the strange reflection on camera again, but whatever that was has now disappeared. But this story gets even weirder, because the janitor who works at the school says that he believes the eerie apparition is the ghost of a little girl who tragically passed away in an accident on school property.
I'm the person who does the cleaning here, and I saw the video the teacher has. I know that's the girl who died in an accident.
What is happening? I wanted to respect their privacy, but they just put a girl in the back of the ambulance, and the dad was running, and the poor mom was crying her head off.
So could this mysterious figure be the spirit of the little girl returning to class from beyond? I leave that to you to decide. A voice.
I mean, it's tough. It really is tough because reflection things are very, very hard to speak on, because there's a lot of people who in the paranormal world do think that you can see things through reflections, which I don't know. I've never experienced anything. I don't understand why that would be possible. Because, like, my biggest thing, and I've talked about this in all the episodes usually, about what I think paranormal really is. And my thought process is that we know as humans that we produce energy, right? We expel energy. That's just a reality, right? And I think in high tense situations, like a murder or something along those lines, right? Our body may expel a large amount of energy that leaves like an imprint, right? And if you start thinking about how time really works, and time is not linear, and the time that we follow is man-made, but time really isn't what we think it is. Is it possible that a large burst of energy can leave an imprint regardless of when it happened in time? Like, can energy linger like that? And if it lingers, can it be an imprint of said individual potentially? I don't know. They're just spitballing ideas, right? I'm not sold on anything in paranormal aside from the fact that I think there is something. With that being said, sorry, to get back to it, with my thought process and belief system, I don't understand why reflections would be something that would capture that, right? And I do like that he follows up and shows it the next day and it's not there. I don't think he's faking it, because it just seems weird of him to do. I feel like that might put his job at jeopardy as well, right? If he's recording as a teacher in the classroom saying that there's that school, that business is haunted with a bunch of kids and parents, that's probably not a great idea. So I don't think he's faking it. And if there is a story of a kid and all that type of stuff, like, I mean, that's tragic. And I don't like, there's one thing that you'll see on this channel a few times, and that's like, I won't comment on my thoughts on things that are tragic and the individuals who are creating the videos are directly impacted from the tragedy. For example, there was one where a gentleman was recording that his house was haunted and he thought it was his dead wife. Super sad, right? I don't care. Like, my thought process on that is whatever whatever's going on, it's going on, and I'll let that play out on its own, and hope that they're able to heal and recover. So kind of in the same vein on this one, right? If there was a kid that passed away and the dad was there and all that, like, hopefully maybe this is some sort of solace. I don't know, but let's move on.
Beyond, I leave that to you to decide. A voice from beyond. Morgan Lambert and her husband Eric are spending a casual night at home in Bristol, Virginia. Suddenly, Morgan hears something that is truly disturbing.
Stop. Like, there is literally no way. It's like not stopping.
What does it sound like?
I'm hoping the camera gets it because I feel like I'm losing my mind.
I just... Is it nebula?
No.
What does it sound like?
You. It sounds like you.
Me? Wait, like, this sounds like someone's in the house?
Mm-hmm. But it sounds like you. Don't go up there, don't go up there, don't go up there.
Should I call the cops?
I don't know.
Maybe we should check the camera upstairs to make sure no one's here.
Are you like messing with me because...
Hey, I really don't hear anything.
Okay.
Okay, it's just nebula upstairs. There's no one up there.
Let me see if I got her in here. What was it?
Jesus.
My God.
Dude,
It was under the table.
that thing's full. The cats could not have done that.
That's heavy. Oh my God. Okay.
It's heavy, but nothing spilled out.
Morgan is freaked out when she suddenly starts to hear a voice that sounds like her husband Eric calling out to her from upstairs. The problem is, her husband Eric is right there with her, in the same room. And if you listen closely, Morgan's phone mic actually caught the eerie voice from upstairs. Right after this, a heavy cabinet sitting in the kitchen is thrown across the floor with no explanation. After Morgan shares her video online, worried viewers believe that Morgan might be dealing with an entity known as a mimic, or perhaps even a squatter hiding in her attic. But Morgan says that she and her husband checked the upstairs and the attic and found no one there. Morgan believes that she might actually be dealing with a poltergeist, because she says she's experienced paranormal events that seem to follow her throughout her life. But as always, I ask, what do you think is going on here? Let me know.
I think they're making content. And it's very easy to tell. Okay. 1. Nobody in their right mind, respectfully, is going to hear voices in their house coming from upstairs and then tell their whoever's with them, it could be partner, city, another friend, like, don't worry about it, don't go upstairs, right? You're gonna panic. You're going to think, oh shit, someone's in my house, right? Whether that means run outside, whether that means whatever. Okay. Strike 1. Unless their whole entire living situation is based around them thinking their house is haunted, right? Which kind of sounds like maybe the story they're attempting to build here. Okay, second of all, not hard to set up a phone with a couple voice recordings, play the video, go put it in another room, right? I have live streams from the old studio where we would have the, what's it called? The voice box app. And we would put it in different rooms to see if we got like similar voices. And like, if I was in 2 rooms away and heard it, I'd be like, oh, that's my co-host's voice. Can't really tell. But like, you can just record a video or a note or whatever you want to call it on your phone and go stick it in another room and just play it and then pretend it's paranormal. Okay. Second of all, this little cat treat thing, okay, says it's heavy, potentially. But if you watch, and maybe I wanted to rewatch this because got to turn the audio off. Because he says that it's heavy, but the amount of like fake effort that was put into moving this, like she's like, oh my God, I can't even move this little piece of wood. It's so heavy. And he's all like, yeah, let me get my hands in here. All right. So obviously trying to fake that it's heavy. Yeah, I'm sorry. That is so fake. And listen, here's the thing, right? If there was food, it's labeled treats, it's got cat food in it. If that thing was full of food, why did none of it spill out? So you're telling me that this oak, pine, whatever, is like 40 pounds? 50 pounds and it's just a struggle to move? Why would you put your food in there when you have to move it all the time to fill it up? Like, come on, guys. Like, we're getting played here by content creators. Plain and simple. Or, if we want to go the respective route, we're getting played by a naive individual who just... No, I'm not even going to give it that. It's content creation. Sorry, it is. It's pretty obvious to me.
At around 10 p.m. at night, when she gets a Ring security camera notification on her phone, Angela is expecting her husband to be arriving home from work. so she doesn't think much of it. But when no one comes inside, Angela is a bit concerned, so she checks the security camera footage. What she sees makes her blood run cold.
What? Where? Oh.
Behind the glass of the patio door,
Yeah, it's
what
pretty
looks like
creepy.
a young girl wearing a dress can be seen standing motionless.
What did I say earlier? Young girl, white dress, same fucking story every time.
Before simply disappearing into thin air. Now it should be noted here that the little girl is inside the house, looking out. Angela is absolutely terrified, and she's completely home all alone. She doesn't get any sleep for the rest of the night. 2 days later, Angela still can't explain what happened, so she tries anything she can to try to debunk what her security camera captured.
Okay, so this is the area, the door that it was like standing inside. We don't have anything or keep anything in this area because it's a walkway and it would be really awkward. And then this is where the security camera is. So when I looked at the footage, I expect
They have a kid. It's their kid. Content creation or their kid just up at night.
to see a person. I didn't expect to see that though.
To this day, the creepy apparition remains a mystery. Mimi heads for higher ground.
I think it's just creepy because we perceive it like right off the bat as a ghost, but really it's just probably their kid. And it looks creepy, and I think people have to realize, and I talk about this a lot too, is like you capture something on camera. And this isn't just paranormal. You capture something crazy, you capture a fight, you capture a wholesome moment, you capture anything on camera. In today's day and age, it's the gateway drug to let's post it online and see if we can make money, right? Or get a following that we can profit off of. I respect the hustle. I do. I get it. I mean, I've been trying to content create to get to a point where I can do it as a career, but I'm passionate about making videos like this. I love this type of shit. With that being said, though, like, if I captured something crazy, I would post it online to try and get views. So I think these individuals will capture something and then try and mold the narrative to be more favorable to gain viewership. There's a prime example. Kids up at night, fucking around, should be in bed, whatever. She gets a ring doorbell notification. Kid's like looking out the window, slowly moves away, whatever. Kid gets in trouble, scolds, whatever. She said that she's home alone. Clearly, there's enough flip-flops for what looked like a dad and a kid. So, story's already inconsistent unless they're on vacation, and that can be proven, but we can't obviously get that fact, right? Sees the video, sees how creepy it looks, sees how the video doesn't fully capture like all the body and all that type of stuff. Looks really weird, looks kind of like an alien, ghost, hybrid thing. Posts it online, gets some following, continues to do it. Just how it goes. Just how it goes.
Proud grandmother Cindy Reed from Cleveland, Ohio is babysitting her granddaughter Nova at the family's home when things suddenly take a very creepy turn.
You're so funny. I can't wait until summer gets here so we can go outside and play.
I miss me.
I miss you too. I miss you too. What?
Coming.
What? Who's coming?
Here coming.
Who?
Him.
You see somebody back there?
Him.
Who?
Him.
Him?
Yeah.
Where's he at? Is he in our house?
Yeah.
Where? Show me. Where's he at? He's right in front of you?
Yep.
Who is it?
A guy.
Who's there, Give me your hand. Take me to him.
Him.
Take me to him. Show me.
This. Him.
Wait, let me, show me. Is he right here?
Yeah.
He's in our dining room?
Yeah.
What are you doing in our dining room, mister? What does he look like?
I bug.
He's got bug eyes?
Yeah.
What are you doing in our living room, mister? Get. You go back home. You go back wherever you came from.
Please.
What's he doing? Come on, you're creeping me out. We're going upstairs. Come on.
I
You're
think
scaring me. We're going upstairs. Yeah, you're scaring me. We're going.
Grandma.
Somebody back there?
Him.
Who?
Hold on.
Sitting her granddaughter no.
I miss you too.
Him
What?
coming.
What? Who's coming?
Him coming.
Who?
Him.
You see somebody back there?
Him.
Who?
Him.
Him?
Yeah.
Where's he at? Is he in our house?
Hold on, I gotta
Grandmother
see
Cindy
something.
Reed from Cleveland, Ohio, is babysitting her granddaughter Nova at the family's home when things suddenly take a very creepy turn.
You're so funny. I can't wait until summer gets here so we can go outside and play.
I miss Mimi.
I miss you too.
I think no, I think that's a popsicle. Never mind. I thought she was smoking the vape car. I was like, damn, grandma's hitting the Zaza in the middle of babysitting. I think it was just a popsicle though. I mean, it's an interesting video. But I feel like here's the thing, right? I feel like grandma is been around the block, knows that kids have an imagination, imaginary friends. Taking her upstairs, we don't know the full picture. Maybe she's trying to go for a nap. I don't know, right? I don't think it's anything that serious.
Come on. You're scaring me. We're going upstairs. Yeah, you're scaring me. We're going upstairs.
Nova's mother shared the video online and says that Grandma Cindy is very afraid of anything paranormal. She also says that baby Nova still claims that she sees a strange man.
Was
Nova's
Grandma wearing a
mother shared the
Gucci
video
shirt?
online and says that Grandma Cindy is very afraid of anything paranormal. She also says that
I don't know.
baby Nova still claims that she sees a strange man that no one else can see, and he appears all around their home.
Great.
The last passenger.
Sounds like an imaginary friend to me. I don't think there's anything there. We clearly can't see anything aside from a kid with an imagination, right?
Japanese explorer Kei from YouTube's Chicken Ball channel travels to the old coal mining village of Yubari, hidden away in the remote countryside of Japan. Back in 1985, a disastrous gas explosion in the local mine tragically claimed the lives of 62 people. Today, the village is nearly deserted. To preserve the city's history, the local government built a museum and preserved the old railway station, along with passenger trains, wedge plows, and coal cars. The old train is said to be extremely haunted by victims of the tragic coal mine explosion. Now it's already getting late when Explorer K arrives at the old preserved train station. His goal is to investigate whether any spirits of the deceased are left wandering the trains.
でこれ駅ですね。当時のこれが駅でホームだったんですね。あ、開いてる。本当に開いてますね。あ、古い車両となってますが、これ扉閉めますね。
Kay sets up his cameras and sits in silence as he listens for anything out of the ordinary. That's when things take a creepy turn.
Sounds like someone's opening doors.
explorer hears bizarre sounds coming from the train car as something seems to get closer and closer. Freaked out by the creepy activity, Kay eventually decides to just go home. But when he uploads his footage to YouTube, he realizes that he caught something on camera that he didn't even realize. His eagle-eyed viewers spot something downright chilling.
戻って定点カメラだけ一応ね検証という形でやってみようと思います。じゃあ定点カメラの方で検証しますが、まあそういうスポットではないということで何かが映るようなものはないのではないかと思います。なんか音するな。いや、定点をセットしたいと思います。
Did you see it? As Kay walks through the train car, someone can be seen seated on the right side.
Oh,
but when
shit.
the explorer hears a sound and turns around, there's no one there. Watching the footage back, there was also no one there when he first walked through the train. Kay is completely alone. So, just who or what is this? You can watch this full exploration over on the YouTube channel, Chicken Ball Channel. Scurry video.
It's interesting. I have grown to believe, though, that that's something that big paranormal content creators do, which is kind of a bummer, is they don't acknowledge something that they put in and then hope that their audience finds it to create engagement. I mean, it's definitely a foot, right? Interesting. I mean, could it be someone sleeping on that section and he just didn't notice it? I feel like that'd be pretty hard to notice. Can we go back when he walks through that red table? Let's see. Oh yeah, it's right there. This will tell a lot. Does he purposefully? No, there's nothing there. For sure, nothing there. Unless there's multiple red tables, which is possible. I'm definitely not saying that there isn't. But there's nothing there. Very, very unusual, guys. Very unusual. That's as he's talking about not being an active spot. I don't know. Oh, my face is in the way. I'm sorry. This whole time. So we're looking at this. So it pops up like right around here. Sorry, we rewound a little bit too far. I rewound way too far. Okay, it's right here. So it comes into frame. I want to see when it comes into frame. Damn it. So it's in frame there. It's got light exposure from his camera there. Clearly a foot there. Does the shadow look off, though? I think it's edited. Does the shadow look off? Because that looks like really crisp and clean, and then why would there be a shadow on this side? And the light's only showing here. Yeah, I think he goofed on that. I think he goofed on that big time. Because there wouldn't be a second shadow on that part. Huh, I don't know. That's a weird one, but I don't know. Possible engagement booster put into the video. I don't know. I don't know this guy's channel, so creepy.
Exploration, Harry heard Gay is completely alone. So, just who or what is this? You can watch this full exploration over on the YouTube channel, Chicken Ball Channel. Scurry videos. So in the comments on my last video, you guys asked for more silly, scary stuff at the end of my videos. So, here you go.
Oh no.
India Sutherland says that one night her brother Harry heard strange sounds coming from up in their attic. So Harry starts recording with his phone and heads up into the attic to check it out. Harry almost falls back down the attic steps as he beholds the frightening sight of a framed photo.
That's funny. Well, I was hoping for a little bit more than... I don't... Looks like maybe he's trying to pivot into other stuff. I hope not. All right, well, that does it for the paranormal videos. We had some good ones, man. We had some really good ones. I like this first one still. It's weird. Got a good chuckle out of these guys. The reflection one's unique. Tragic. I mean, content creator here for sure. Think that's just their kid there. Grandma on the za. I don't know. I think it's just active imagination. Potential engagement booster. Fake edit. I don't know. Tough to tell. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for hanging out today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will catch you on the next one. Peace.